Ganondorf, the boy, the Lord of Darkness. Let's go to what stage would be the best. We're gonna go to the temple. Take him to the temple, and with Ganon is stop controlling. Ganon is a low tier character. I mean, low tier in this game isn't that bad because he's been low tier in lots of games, but in this game he is pretty close to the rest of the cast, even though he's low tier, because I think this game is fairly balanced. That being said, it is harder to use Ganondorf than a lot of other characters. You gotta know what you're doing, or get lucky, one or the other. He has lots of kill power, not too good at movement, pretty slow. His moves don't come out too quick. So, yeah. He has lots of gimmicks, though. Real fun, He's really fun to play because of his kill power and gimmicks and all that stuff. So, alright, let's get into it. He has this. My goodness, look at that jab. So, if you're getting comboed on the ground or in a lot of stun, mash it. If you're right next to somebody, mash it. That move doesn't have too much lag on it, and it has lots of knockback and stun on it. So, yeah, use that. That move is ridiculous. So, another move that's ridiculous besides the jab is that. The Sparta kick. He says, "This is Sparta and get out of here." That move will kill so easy. Look, Shulk is only at 110, or he was at 94 when we hit him with it, but that was stale move. So now dead. All right. So after that, yeah, you want to use that just for spacing. You can even run, pivot, F tilt. So, but I really just use it, just for spacing. Okay, this move does that. You don't want to use it really. It's just a gimmick. If you got them on the edge, you might want to use it just to, scare them a little bit. You can use it because it will hit them if they're on the edge, and it will hit them. It'll cause a lot of shield damage and stuff if they actually block it. But they could obviously punish you pretty hard for it. Has a little win box. Yeah. But it kills really early. So, it is what it is. Alright, that being said, we got another move which is down tilt. And this move also kills. Surprise, surprise. This move is dirty. Alright, I'll show you some setups for this move a little later. But yeah, it's pretty good for poking. And so it will kill. So alright, let's move to his dash attack, which is that, and that will kill. Surprise, surprise. It will kill. And normally he doesn't move too fast, but with this dash attack, you get a sudden spurt, movement. It's like kind of like a Juggernaut shoulder or something. It's like Captain Falcon's, obviously, since he's a Captain Falcon clone-ish, or he was in the beginning. So you want to just use that for punishing rolls, for just general pressure. If you see him do an aerial, you can hit him with that. Okay, so yeah, that is dash attack, and now we got his specials. Actually, I'm going to do his aerials before his specials this time around. For his aerials, he has this. This has a ton of knockback and it kills. Surprise. So, if you have problems killing, just pick Ganondorf. So, yeah. That will never kill. And it causes a lot of stun, all that. Not knockback, but it's also pretty unsafe. So, instead, you could use this. That has a little bit of lag at the end of it, but if you use it a little higher in the air, it won't have that much lag. And That is literally the only spot it doesn't hit. See, look at that. It hits all around you, and it will kill, of course, surprise, at a little higher percents, and it is very good for, you know, just bothering opponents in the air. Of course, it has almost that 360 hitbox. It's not quite 360, it misses right there, but that's about it. So that's a really good aerial, really good. Also, one of its best probably is this right here, which is back here. Look, it has no lag. You short hop it, and if you do it immediately when it comes up, do it immediately. See, do it as soon as it comes, as soon as you jump, like right with your jump. Oh, so you can do a lot of pressure with that. I mean, it's not that great necessarily, but yeah. Fastball it like that and hit him. He could kill, of course, surprise. Ganondorf. Lol. Alright, so we got all those out of the way. Well, and we were missing that one that I just used to perfection. Off the edge, you know, you could spike them with it. It's one of the most powerful spikes there is. If you're afraid of going off the edge, which is fine, you could just do this, or you could, of course, like that, and get them with that. So, and then on the stage, you can, if you think they're going to come underneath you, because they think you're going to do an aerial or something and come punch you underneath you, hit them like that. Causes lots of knockback, and it could kill. And it will even kill off the top too. And it almost doesn't matter where you hit it, it will hit the spike, you know, hitbox. It's not that hard to hit that hitbox. You know, some of them have a sweet spot for the spike, but this one really hits most anywhere. But it does have some lag on it, you know, obviously. So that's Ganondorf's main problem, is some of those lagging moves. But okay, and then we have his smash attacks, which of course they kill. And this can be aimed actually at the ledge too, if you want to aim it low. Oh, whoops. If you want to aim it low, it will hit somebody, you know, on the edge potentially. You can also aim it up for whatever reason. And yeah, to the side. And then you got this move, which is a down smash. So if you hit on the forward side of it, it will connect to the back. And that's pretty good for damage. And, you know, of course it's decent for roll coverages, even though he probably has better options for that. That works. But this is his up smash, which is really good for a knockback. I just stalled it, but yeah. And then look at this. It has like zero lag on the end of it almost. It is really hard to punish. So you could bait him into coming in and hit him with that or the forward tilt, or you could even do that and bait him into coming in with that. So yeah, that move is good. Just to, yeah, you can just use it and not really worry about it. So it's a good move. So let's get into his specials. So we got this kick, which is the wizard's foot, or whatever you call it. Wizard's foot could be used, you know, for roll punishes, just like Captain Falcons. And I think it will. Oh gosh, look at that. It missed in the early hitbox. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so wizard's foot. Show us stand on the edge. Let's move him that way a little bit. Okay, there we go. So, there you go. That's some decent knockback, but it's really good actually for punishing rolls. What has a little more knockback, but is less safe, is this. You know, it's not quite as safe coming down with it, but you might get people trying to follow you, you know, and juggle you, and you could surprise them with that. I wouldn't spam it. Another special is Ganondorf side B, which is really good for, I mean, it covers a good amount of distance, and it is a command grab. So that's awesome. So you can bait them into following you, come around, boop, Get them with that. What this does is it knocks them down. They can tech it and either stand up in place or roll to the left and right, or they could, do a get up attack. So you have to guess the option. So if they stay in place, you can follow up with that. You can follow up with another move. That. See? But if they do a roll behind you or away from you, you're not going to get that option. Even though that will kill. And that will work on a lot of people because a lot of people don't know how to get out of it. And sometimes it's hard to tech and get out of it. But if they do, they usually will favor one option because, it's a panic mode type situation. And because they can get killed off of it. So they'll probably roll forward, so what you like that, and then you just follow up with a look. See, he's taking it right now. So you just follow up with a grab forward, or walk forward and grab a little bit. So yeah, you could follow up to it, or you could even do a down B after that. And if they roll behind you, of course, you can just keep grabbing them. You can loop it almost endlessly that way if you get the right read every time. And so. What that will do is just keep them in lockdown and then, get some damage up and you can kill them. Yep, it's really good, and then you can use it even as an aerial approach if you want. Because Ganondorf really doesn't have a way to get in through the air, so if they have the ground lockdown, it's really hard for them. Or they're camping in the air like Peach or something, they're just floating up around here, and you just jump up and grab them. It'll dunk them to the ground. And then you get a little bit of a different situation where they're on the ground there, and it's a different situation as far as see, he's able to get up pretty quick there. So you might just have to settle for that or something to follow up. But you can also do this with it. Oh! Yep, he made me miss. Or maybe I'm just bad, but you can do this with it. We'll get it one day, people. Don't worry. Come on, Shulk. It's hard to get him with it because he's a computer. And who knows what the computer's going to do. Alright. And I keep grabbing the ledge. I don't want to go out too far because I'm going to kill myself. Well, I'm going to kill myself anyways. As you'll see, there we go. You grab them and suicide with it. That actually counts as your win if you suicide that way. And so what a lot of people will do is when they're recovering, they'll just do this. And they'll come back like that. And it will actually grab you if you're too close to the ledge, and it will dunk you. So be careful. Be very careful. Basically, you really want to be careful if you're guarding Ganondorf. If you're edge guarding him, you want to jump way above him and hit him with a spike if you're trying to do that. Or just stay away. Wait till he gets back on the stage. Because that will happen, and it will dunk you and kill you, and you will lose. But he also has this move. This is his up B. You could, potentially use it in the air. Because in this game, if you use something in the air, you can always just go over to the ledge and grab it. So it's harder to punish. So you could use it, and it does that when it hits you. And of course, it's a recovery option for him. So yeah. So that's why you don't want to guard him, because if you go above him, you're going to get hit by that, by that aerial command grab. And then if you go and you try and guard him that way, when he's coming that way, you'll get hit by that. So he gets back to the stage pretty decent, unless he's far away, and then he just has a bad recovery. Look, see, he gets back to the stage there. But if he's far away laterally, there you go. But anyways, so yeah, that's Ganondorf. Oh yeah, you could also do that with Ganondorf. You can do a lot of scummy things with Ganondorf, just tricky things. Then you just jump around them and loop it back or something. You can do a lot of things with Ganondorf that are tricky. So explore Ganondorf, try your best. Best thing to do is to space them out, keep them about tilt range. You want to surprise with a dash attack to get in, or walk around. If they're good, they're gonna know you're gonna do that, So they're either going to keep out of that distance, or they're going to spot dodge it every time, and then they'll punish you. So what you want to do is wait for that, and then grab them. Just make them think you're not going to use it, and then use it. And you could also, of course, use that to punish rolls when they're trying to get back away from you. Because the best thing to do against Ganondorf is be far away from him. So yeah. And of course, you want to use that a lot. Use that move into that, or whatever. Yeah. Lots of good kill options. Lots of good stuff. I mean, he just is not the best character though. He's actually probably the worst, just because he's so slow, and because even though that looked cool, and because it's hard to do anything from far away, with him. Oh, another special I didn't cover before we forget is this one's because I never use it, but it has almost like entirely filled with armor, so you're not going to be able to hit it really. You could grab it, I think, but you're pretty much not going to hit that on anybody, and it has a lot of lag, so they're going to punish you for it. But if you want to be, stylish, you could do something like not that. Well, you could do that, but I wouldn't advise it. Like that, if they think you're coming for a spike, so you're going to roll up on the stage. So you just hit them with that. But it takes so long, it's not like, Cat and Falcons will recover pretty quick, so you can get them with it more often. But that one takes forever. But it does kill really early, so that's something. Yep. So yeah. There's Ganondorf. Whew. Oh man. Oh, I'll do this to end it. Alright. Well, catch y'all later. Just keep looking out for more tutorials, more other uploads for glory matches, any kind of info. Let me know what kind of characters you guys want to see on for glory, or to see if you want to see a tutorial. Let me know that of the character. Just hit me up. Alright.